And back here on the debt and currency market, back to you, Temple.
Yes, thank you, Chimbeze. Before we touch on the debt and currency side of the market, look at our NASD OTC. That's where you have unlisted companies. Yesterday, back to a level where things were unchanged. But yes, we're still able to have the NSI, which is the NAS, the Securities Index, at 715.51 points, actually. The market capitalization is still up at 525 billion naira. Volume of transactions just 11,450. And if you look at what we contributed in terms of performance here, you've got CSCS doing some 6,000 units of these entire 11,450. And of course, I think 2,000 or thereabouts from WAMCO, then 3,450 from NDEP. That's your Niger Delta Exploration Production Company, which is a refinery that we have somewhere in the Niger Delta. But generally, it's just 3 deals that we got. Now, the debt and currency side of the market, yesterday, here we saw bids open lower across benchmark maturities yesterday. Investors got a bit more order-driven in terms of demand now around the 2035 paper. Look at the March 2025 security, which is priced higher at 119.6 naira. And then if you look at the value of the transaction that we saw across this particular security was 4.9 billion naira yesterday. Now, investors also showed a bit of more interest at the shorter end of the curve. Look at the April 2023 paper. In spite of the fact that it was little volume that we have, there was 600 million naira worth of transactions that exchanged hands on this particular security. Then you have the mid-end of the curve as well, the 2026 paper, which is not listed here. There you got a bit of more demand as well. But here you had some offers, and we do hope that these offers that we've been getting across the market, that will also help to sustain the performance and activities that we've been seeing here today. Now, if you look at the NTB side of the market, here you got the longer end of the curve. That's where we got some 1.5 billion naira worth of transactions yesterday, but not so much of activities. This is typical of the NTB side of the market. In terms of the open market of maturities, the December papers was the key points of interest yesterday. We know that here 2021 paper got some interest and of course some few demands as well on this side of the market. In total, we got just 36 deals yesterday. Now we have Ladi Bello, a fixed income dealer with Access Bank, joining us on phone. Good morning. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us this morning. But we know that today there's an NTB auction. Talk us through what your expectations are around the stop rates.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. So this time around, we have the NTB auction offering about 88.8 billion naira, which is significantly higher than what was on offer at the preceding auction 2 weeks ago. We expect the subscription to be strong, given the interest for NT bills over the last couple of trading sessions. As a result, we expect rates to hover around a similar level on the 91 and 182 days. And for the 364 days, where we usually see most of the interest lie, we expect the rates to close around where it also closed at the preceding auction. If the DMO decides to manage rates, we might see stop rates inch slightly higher on the 1 year bill. But as for the 91 and 182 day papers, the supply remains relatively scarce. So we'll see yields continue to trend lower on these maturities.
And on the 1 year bill, where that is expected to be higher, that's where we do hope that investors will return to tomorrow at the secondary side of the market to purchase more. Ladi Bello, fixed income dealer with Access Bank, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. I appreciate your time on the program. Thank you so much. Chimeze, it's back to you.
Thank you, Temple. Well, let's hope for a good start to the second half of the year. And it's on that note that we'll wrap up today's edition of the program. Thank you for watching. I'm Chimeze Obi Iwago.